Claressa Shields is named Sportswoman of the Year. I am so happy to be doing a positive video about Claressa Shields. Let's talk about it. And is she really the Gwoat or even the best woman fighting today? Let's talk about it in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel, subscribers. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. That way we can be notified of when we release more videos. Also, thank you to everybody in the Patreon community, the live stream community for your support. Please remember to check out the live streams that we do every morning, 11:15 a.m. Central Standard Time, and also at 8 a.m. OG Boxing Talk, the week ending show with myself, Blood Boxing, KQKC Boxing, and the boxing historian, Curtis Anderson. Great show. You'll love it. Claressa Shields. Okay, let's talk about some positivity from this channel with Claressa Shields. I know you guys might strike you out as strange because of the issues that we had related around Ali Bashir, but let's just sweep that up underneath the rug for right now. Let that play out and focus on the fact that you won an award, Sportswoman of the Year. Great job, great job, great job. Claressa Shields is very deserving of praise for what she's doing as a female boxer. Without a doubt, a two-time Olympic champion. She is now a unified, undisputed middleweight champion of the world. Excellent job, Claressa Shields. Excellent job, Claressa Shields. And that is definitely worth praise. And I am hoping that by having this attention put on Claressa Shields, that it continue to help grow this women's boxing. Because I've been a fan of women's boxing since Christy Martin and Layla Ali, Ann Wolfe, Lucia Riker. I even used to watch Mia St. John fights. All of those women, terrific fights. Very much enjoyed watching them. Jackie Frazier lied. Rest in peace to George Foreman's daughter who passed away. I used to watch several of her fights. I don't know how many, but I know I've seen at least one of her fights as well. My favorite fight, my best for what I believe is Ann Wolfe. That was my favorite. She wound up being a great trainer, training James Kirkland at 154 pounds. You know, I think the women in the sport of boxing is very, very important. And Claressa Shields is definitely coming and bringing more attention to women's boxing in the United States. So hats go off to her. Now, she has an opportunity though. Her nickname is the greatest woman of all time, T-Rex the Gwoat. Shout out to Whose Tube Is This Mine, who has not been back to my channel since I was getting on Claressa Shields. Oh man, but T-Rex the Gwoat, she has an opportunity to prove that. Okay? She has an opportunity to prove it. And I'm hoping that she does against the woman that I think is the best women's fighter in the world right now. Now, there are a lot of people that talk a lot about Claressa Shields and how she's unified all the belts, and that is true. However, many people do not know that there is a woman in boxing. I do believe she's either from Norway or Sweden. I always mix those Scandinavian countries up. But she's actually a Colombian, South American woman. Looks like a black woman to me. Looks like a black woman, built like a black woman. But she's from Norway or Sweden, whatever it is. And her name is Cecilia Braekus. Cecilia Braekus I believe that she's 35-0. She's at least 35-0. And she is also, like Claressa Shields, a unified, undisputed champion at 147 pounds. Claressa Shields is in middleweight. Cecilia Braekus is at 147. The difference between Cecilia Braekus and Claressa Shields, though, is that Cecilia Braekus has defended all of those belts, I do believe, 10 times. So she has not only won all 4 of the belts, she has defended all of the belts for about a third of her career. She is known as the female Mayweather. And if you look at the styles of the two fighters, they are mirror opposites? They are polar opposites, excuse me. They are polar opposites. Claressa Shields is a very good boxer, but she comes forward. She likes to fight. She's mixing it up. She's trying to get you up out of there. I believe that if women's boxing matches were 3 minutes and not 2 minutes, that Claressa Shields would have a lot more knockouts. Claressa Shields is bigger than Cecilia Braekus. Presumably, she's stronger than Cecilia Braekus, and she's gonna come to fight. Braekus, on the other hand, is a boxer's boxer. She has a terrific jab, a terrific straight right. She's got terrific footwork. She's got excellent defense, and she can and for the most part, she's gonna outpoint you. Also, though, I do believe that similar to Claressa Shields, that if Cecilia Braekus was fighting 3-minute rounds, she'd have a lot more knockouts as well, because of the accumulation of punches that she puts on her opponent. But from what I've seen of her, and I've seen Cecilia Braekus fight maybe 4 or 5 times, she is somebody that will catch you. She will catch you and counterpunch you. She's somebody that as you leaning in, you might lean into a right hook. You might lean into a right hook, or miss and lean and walk yourself into a straight right. I think that Cecilia Braekus is technically a more technically and fundamentally sound fighter than Claressa Shields is. And I do believe that she's also got a good amount of dog in her, but for the most part, it's her skills. So you have you have a style of fight that would be a great matchup. You got a boxer against a puncher brawler, boxer puncher brawler. I wouldn't classify Claressa Shields as a boxer. She's not trying to outpoint you. She's trying to get up there and hurt you and stop you. So she's a puncher, brawler, go at you type of fighter. But then you got somebody else who can pot shot with the best of them, who can fight, who's got enough crack to keep on her punches, to keep your respect, and somebody that's tremendously experienced. Cecilia Braekus, like I said, I do believe she has more defenses of her unified champion, her undisputed champion status than Claressa Shields has fights, period. And this would be a tremendous step up in skill level for Claressa Shields. I doubt very, very much that Claressa Shields has ever been in the ring with somebody as skilled and as talented and as experienced as Cecilia Braekus. But that's the opportunity for Claressa Shields. If she won, and I've said this in other videos and I'm going to continue to say it, Claressa Shields is she is a extremely talented and extremely accomplished woman's boxer. I would not put her, shout out to my man Black Fight Fan TV, I would not put her on a pound for pound list. Okay, I wouldn't put Cecilia Braekus on a pound for pound list unless you're talking about the woman's pound for pound list, because it makes no sense to say that a lady, if she was bigger and strong, if Claressa Shields was 6'6", and because there are 6'6" women, 6'6", 220 pounds. There are 6'6", 220 pound women. If she was that size, the same size as Deontay Wilder, could she beat Deontay Wilder? Not a chance on this earth. The fight wouldn't even be made because she's a woman and it is very physical. The sport of boxing is much more demanding, or not, I wouldn't say more demanding is probably not the right way. It's a man. Okay. So I think you should put likes with likes. Okay. It's already bad enough that we're trying to compare 115-pound men to 190-pound men, as if size and all that stuff doesn't change your actual fighting style. But then to put a female male aspect on top of the size and weight, for me, that's just a little too much. But anyway, she has an opportunity with Cecilia Braekus. I certainly hope that she's able to get there, able to get that fight together, because that's a true mega fight. That's one of the mega fights in boxing for me. That I'm as interested in seeing that fight as I am Josh Taylor, Regis Prograis, as I am Arthur Beterbiev versus Bivol, right? Or who's he fighting? Wojciech, right? There's not a lot of men's fight. There's maybe 10, 11. Not a lot. There's not a lot of men's fights that I would be more interested in seeing than Cecilia Braekus and Claressa Shields. But let me know what you think in the comments section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.